First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Magan, Kadash. Babylon's apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, hopeful elect out there that's pushing sincerity and truth. The spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai in these times. Pretty much what I want to touch into briefly, my wife had a vision, a day ago, and she said she woke up frightened, Slovakia. She said she woke up frightened. She told me that she had a vision that she was over there in the UK and she see the nukes flying in the air down on the UK or over there in London. You know what I mean? She saw the nukes. You know what I mean? The nukes. And she said, she see all people screaming up, running up and down, screaming and getting fucking, just obliterated by these nukes. Alright, those ICBM missiles. You know what I mean? And she said, people was just, running around a chicken over their head. But she said, she, she wasn't fear. She was just, basically walking also. Also she walked through this alley and she met this guy. And the guy told her, say, she talking to this guy, short guy, whatever. She described it to me. She said the guy say the Russian is gonna start shooting, and the Russian is gonna start shooting again. So everybody was panicking. One point she saw, like the impact of when a nuclear missile hit ground zero, the impact of the windows just bust open. The glass windows just shattered and bust open. And it was just chaos, man. It was just chaos. But the last thing she said to me, she felt the fire. She felt the fire in that vision, and then she said she come right out of the dream. Like it didn't really touch her, but she felt it. It didn't really touch her, but she felt it. So I was like, whoa. That's prophecy. These dreams and vision that what happened of the end, and that's prophecy that these times like this is gonna come. Alright? Okay? We all know ultimately the Most High is gonna use Russia with his the Medes, to basically Magog, the fire missiles on America and basically especially over there in the UK, or that place is gonna get destroyed too. They're gonna get fucked with up with missiles. All right. So she said she saw the nukes and everything. So pretty much that's prophecy. Through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Shai. So I say let me do a lesson on it. All right. So let me get into some scriptures. It says, Malachi 4:1, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubbled. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave neither root nor branch. All right. And what day is that talking? The day of the Lord. All right. Which those missiles, on that day, the missiles, all right, is gonna destroy that place also, okay, because that wherever mostly the Edomites damn devils are, that place is gonna get destroyed, okay, that place is gonna get destroyed, yeah, man, that place is gonna get destroyed, okay, so, yeah, man, she say she saw, the people them screaming and doing all kind of shit, and all that shit, so, yeah, man. So, like the scriptures say, man, yeah, and all that do wickedly shall be stubbled. All right, and the day and the day that cometh shall burn them up. All right? Burn up all these wicked ass people, said the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave neither root nor branch. All right? Those nuclear missiles hitting ground zero. All right? Scriptures, it's something called a nuclear fallout. Oh, it's going to be a lot of dead bodies. Okay? Let's get another one. Okay? Let's get another one. No, Second Peter. Second Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. It reads, but the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. See that? When people least expect, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. That's when the nuclear missiles hit ground zero, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth and also the works therein shall be burned up. All right? Okay? Nuclear destruction. Only nuclear destruction could do that. All right? She said she saw the nukes going flying. And people running around chicken out of head. Guys saying, oh, he's going to fire shots again. Putin, Russia's going to fire shots again. All right. Okay. The heavens shall pass away with a great noise. That's the talking about those ICB missiles. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ye ought to be in holy conversation and godliness. All right. What mind frames you should be in these times. Seeing all these things happening. All right. Looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens shall be on fire. Wherein the heavens shall, being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Alright, speaking about those missiles. Alright, and who's going to do that? Let's see who's going to do that. Who's going to do that? Putin and his allies. Alright, it's going to be a nuclear war. Alright. Okay, let me see if I get this one. There's Jeremiah 51:11. Make bright the arrows. Alright. The arrows are speaking about, gather the shields. The Lord had raised the spirit of the kings. Alright, the arrows talking about the missiles. Make bright the arrows. Gather the shields. The Lord had raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. Alright. For his devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. You see that? Make bright the arrows. Alright? Speaking about the Russians, man, raise up the spirit of kings of the Medes, the Russians. Alright? That's who's going to, destroy that land along with his allies. Alright? So, yeah, man, that's what the Mosai's going to use. Alright? He's going to put that spirit in Gog and Magog. The Russians. Okay? But, pretty much, that vision, and I said to myself I was going to do a lesson on it, she always have these visions. She said she dreamed of a mushroom cloud, a couple years back. She was telling me, she dreamed about a mushroom cloud, and she could remember these people almost like, when I think when the missiles and things start going off, I can remember clearly. These people start going in these balloons, or and these balloons and stuff. You had different balloons flying in the air, and people, you had people in their families being delivered in these balloons. You see, it was just destruction from the missiles and all that shit. And them balloons could be symbolic of the chariots, but she see a lot of children in there. Mothers them with children and all. That's the hopeful elect being delivered. That's the hopeful elect being delivered. And the ones who's gonna be standing on the sea of glass looking down at the destruction, the ones gotten victory over the beast. Alright, this whole Esau system. Alright. But it's beautiful, we more closer to these times, So more sisters and brothers can have vision and dreams of the end time, to come, But yeah, that's something brief I want to get into through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bashem Makakadash. Yeah, man, Shalom.